Hey, what's up guys? Today we're back with another Dungeon Quest video, and in this video I want to show you how to beat Pirate Island Insane as a mage using only gear from Winter. Here's the gear that I'm using right now. I've got a purple Ice King's Mage hood, and it's fully upgraded in spell power. I also have the purple Ice King's Mage robe, but I haven't upgraded it at all, and I did that just to make it a little bit harder on myself, but it should have been upgraded in spell power. I also have the legendary from Winter called the Crystallized Greatsword, and it's also fully upgraded in spell power. The spells that I'm using today are Firebomb, which you can get from Winter Hard and Insane, and I'm also using Innervate. Innervate basically doubles the power of the other spell that you're using, and you can get Innervate from Desert Temple Nightmare or Winter Easy. Here's what my skill points look like. I'm level 155 on this account, but I reset my skill points to make it so that I'm using 60 skill points, which is what you'd have going into Pirate Island. I have 14 of them in stamina, and that was to give me at least 2,600 health up here, and that's how much health you need to be able to survive one hit from a boss. I also put the rest of the skill points into spell power since I'm a mage. Oh, and I also just wanted to point out, since this is a mage video, I've also made a warrior video for Pirate Island, and I'll put a link for that down in the description. Okay, I think that's all. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is come up to the enemies, wait till their names light up, and then just kind of start circling a little bit. Use the Innervate, and then use the Firebomb. Make sure you turn on the Innervate before you use the Firebomb, otherwise it won't double the strength of the Firebomb. These enemies are a little bit hard to dodge. Sometimes they'll shoot the lasers out kind of randomly, not directly at you. So if you're trying to dodge, you'll actually run straight into the laser, but usually you can dodge it. Oh, and you should also, that time I didn't wait for my cooldown to finish. So usually wait until your cooldowns are done before you go up to the next pack of enemies. Alright, here's the first boss. The boss is fairly predictable. They'll shoot that straight line like you just saw, and then he'll shoot a bunch of circles down on the ground. So as soon as the circles are gone, start moving to the side so that that way you can dodge the straight line. I try to get up decently close to him and basically just go around him in a circle. Occasionally he'll throw a bunch of circles right on top of your head, but usually you can get out of the way in time. So I use the Innervate and then use the Firebomb, and just basically keep doing this until you've got him beaten. Circles, now the straight line, and it's just the same thing over and over and over again. So it's fairly easy to beat once you got the hang of it. The only hard part is if the circles accidentally come on top of your head. That's pretty much the only thing you need to worry about. Okay, we got them. Okay, next up we've got two groups of people, two little packs of people here. I'm going to try to take them both out at the same time. So I'll go forward, get their lasers shot out, and I did get hit just then. Let's see, I'll wait for the cooldowns. If you're careful, usually you can avoid getting hit, but some of the enemies are fast, so if you get too close to them, they will catch up to you. Turn on the Innervate and then use the Firebomb. Okay, we got him. Yeah, for this part here, you pretty much just keep doing the same thing. And I got hit again. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, sometimes they'll shoot not directly at you. They'll shoot a little bit to the side, which makes it hard to dodge, but if you have at least the 2,600 health, like I said, you should have plenty of time to heal up if you needed to. Okay, this part here, this is the second mini-boss. This is the spider. As soon as you see that red lava come down, you need to hide in one of these little caves. Otherwise, the flashing lights will end up killing you. Now to beat this boss, try to get as close to it as possible. Like I'm standing up as close as I can. And if you do that, those minions will not be able to see you and you'll be able to get away. Whenever you see the red line come down, if you hide up in this corner here, you can actually avoid having to go back and hide in one of those caves. You won't get hit here. There's a little gap in the wall and you won't get hit by the flashing lights. So that's what I'd recommend. If you're with a big group of people, you may need to, and if some of them are down there, the minions may actually come up here if they're chasing one of the other players. So you may have to go and hide in one of the little caves if you're with a big group of people, if everybody's not using this strategy. Okay, it worked fine. Okay, we were able to beat it fine. All the minions basically just stayed down there. They never even saw us. And occasionally one of the guys will like run up and start running at you crazy. But that time they didn't. Yeah, I'd say of all the dungeons, the mobs, the way that they shoot at you are the least predictable in Pirate. Most of the others you can pretty much tell where the mages are going to shoot at and you can dodge it a little bit more easily. So once you're done with this dungeon, it's much easier to get like a note where you can go through the whole dungeon without getting hit. Okay, this part here, I'm basically going to try to put the firebomb right in the middle of them to be able to take out as many as possible. And able to innervate. Now the firebomb. Okay, that worked fine. We're almost to the boss here. This is the last little group of enemies. So go up as soon as their names light up. I'll start going to the left. Okay, no problem. Now if you're with a group of people, you have to make sure that you separate, like don't be right next to each other as you're going up this, because if you're too close together, those red circles will end up hitting one of you. So just kind of allow a little bit of room in between you and the person in front of you. So here's the pirate captain. The way he works is I kind of like to go around him in a circle. When he disappears, go straight forward because he'll come up behind you like he just did. When he does that, okay, now he disappeared again for a split second. That means he's putting these circles down. And try to stay away from other people that you're playing with because you can easily kill each other by causing red circles to appear. So basically you just keep doing the same thing. He disappears, run forward. He comes up behind you. Start going around him in a circle using your firebomb. When he disappears again, start moving. He's putting the circles down that follow you. And don't get too close to him after that. He's going to do a little spinning attack in a second. Yeah, that right there. So just keep your distance. If you do that, he's not too hard to beat. And I think that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright guys, thanks a lot. See you next time.